The first Battle of the Shaer gas field occurred in mid-July 2014 during the Syrian Civil War, when radical jihadists of the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant attacked and captured the field from government forces, which was followed by an army counter-attack. It was one of the deadliest battles up to date in the war between fighters of the militant group and government troops. Battle. On the evening of 16 July 2014, ISIS militants launched a massive assault on the Shaer field, located in the desert region of Palmyra in Homs province. The attack started with a suicide bombing, followed by assaults on army checkpoints. After 12 hours of fighting, the militants captured all 8 military checkpoints and secured the gas field. Out of 370 NDF militiamen present at the start of the attack, only 30 managed to escape to the nearby Hajar field. Days later, it was reported that some of the military officers committed betrayal at the start of the attack. After the raid, ISIS posted online a video purportedly showing 2 rocket launchers and 2 tanks that they captured and the bodies of 50 people lying in an open, desert space, many apparently executed. It was determined 270 people on the government side, including 11 civilian workers, were killed, with at least 200 of them executed after being captured. Another 200 to 250 government fighters and workers remained captured or missing, while 2127 ISIS militants were killed. Government supporters branded the killings of the soldiers as a massacre, and the pro-opposition Syrian Observatory for Human Rights condemned the killings, with the SOHR director stating, "The observatory condemns summary execution as a war crime, regardless of which side it is committed by in the Syrian conflict. Summary execution is a war crime, whether of civilians or combatants. They are prisoners of war and must not be executed." Soon after, the military launched an attempt to recapture the gas field, which included airstrikes. The next day, Syrian special forces joined the battle as government troops recaptured parts of the Shaer field. 11 to 20 soldiers and 3040 ISIS fighters were killed during the day's clashes. On 19 July, government aircraft withdrew from the field due to heavy militant fire from 23mm heavy machine guns, while the fighting settled into hit-and-run attacks after government forces managed to recapture large areas of the gas field but were still trying to take control of the surrounding areas. Later, it was reported 60 to 65 soldiers were killed during the day, either by friendly fire airstrikes or in fighting against ISIS. On 20 July, government forces pushed ISIS out of the gas field and secured it, while fighting continued on its outskirts. According to another source, the Islamic State was still in control of the gas field, despite efforts of the army. The next day, new government reinforcements arrived at Tyres Air Base, east of Homs city, while more fighting left 6 soldiers dead. On 26 July, the army secured the gas field, as well as the surrounding hills. The capture of the field came after ISIS forces retreated. According to the military, this was achieved due to a precise operation in which dozens of terrorists were killed. The ISIS itself claimed they retreated after destroying the field's equipment and capturing at least 15 tanks and dozens of rockets which were used to guard the field, thus achieving their goal. Aftermath. In late October, ISIS once again attacked the gas field and after 3 days of fighting captured the field, as well as the Hayan Gas Company, only to be lost to the SAAA on 6 November, when the army retook the Shaer gas field and Syria Tel Hill from ISIL.